Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? It's time for another exciting video from Arcade Loves Gadgets, and today we're going to be taking a look at this pretty neat little retro arcade machine here. Pretty cool. I've actually been wanting to make a video about it for a while. I've not been making videos for quite a while. It's probably been a few weeks since I did my last video. But this one is quite neat actually. As you can see, it's like it looks a bit like an original Nintendo Game Boy. It's you can see it's a bit smaller. It's like a cheap. I guess it's probably like a cheap knockoff of the original Game Boy. You see, it's got the directional controls there, the D-pad, and then you've got your action button, and then start, and then you've got reset and start above it. On the side is a volume button, and then on the top you've got the on-off switch. On the back you've got the speaker, and also the battery compartment. It takes 3 AAA batteries. And I do actually have the box right here, which is quite cool. Now, I actually got this second-hand from a market stall in, I think it was early January 2019, so I think it's like that. Maybe, yeah, I'd say early January, maybe a bit later than that. So this is the box. It does say on the back of this that it's made by Fizz Creations, which is, I'm not too familiar with that. But this is the box. It says that retro arcade machine, pocket retro arcade machine, and it has the instructions inside. But it's just basic instructions. How to use it, how to operate the unit. So I think I remember paying about 20 quid for this when I got it. So that's all right. Now there's 200 games in this, built into this, and they're all divided into 6 different categories. So you've got action games, racing game, you've got action, racing, sports, shooting, fighting, and puzzles. So there is quite a lot in there. So if I turn it on, and you see it's got Supreme 200. So we'll press the start button, and there's your category, 6 categories. So you use the arrow keys to choose them. Have a look at the puzzles one. So you've got your games in there, so you can use up and down to scroll games one by one, or you can use left and right to jump to certain games quickly. So you've got some good games there. I quite like this one a bit. It's got quite good music to it. Sorry, just okay. And like I said, you can use the volume button to change the volume on the side there. So that pretty good, I'd say. And then press reset to go back. Pretty good music. you know, it basically sounds a bit like the music that you would hear on the old Game Boys and that. So. You often have so you've got a bit of the classic style music there. I quite like the music it plays on the home screen there. I quite like this one a bit as well. And you had to press reset again to, so that's the puzzles category, so let's see. Now, you will find that some of these games actually sound very much similar to that retro games controller that I have, where you connect it to a TV. Like, for example, this one. We're on the racing games now. If anyone remembers the video I did of the thumbs up retro games controller, will remember that that has a game very similar to this, exactly the same, except that the audio, it sounds a bit faster than it does on that. So that's the racing game. Let's go up here to the action thing. This is that's the wrong one. That's shooting. Okay, this one's action. This is my favourite. I hope everyone can see it right. I hope I've got the right angle. I'm just trying to hold it like this for the camera. Hope everyone can see the screen okay, because it is a bit bright in here. I think you get the idea. So, probably won't show all the games on it because of the amount of time I have on the camera. Usually about 22 minutes 34 seconds I had on the you know. It is quite good. I do like this retro games machine thing. Yeah, I do like it. I remember when the first few times I did use it quite. I did used to use it quite a lot. So yeah, like I said, it takes 3 AAAs. Battery life, it's not too bad. I do sometimes think it can be a little bit consumptive on batteries if you use it moderately. So something to be aware of if you come across one of these. But if you do use good quality batteries, you should be okay. I mean, I did once use it on really cheap batteries, and they only lasted a week. So, and the second set I had in there lasted a few months. So, if you use it moderately, sometimes the battery life can be a bit of a question to ask about that for yourself. So, but apart from that, it is quite good. I do like it. It's something that I've never seen before. When I first came across this, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, because, you know, you know that it does look very much like, almost very similar to the original Game Boy, except the shape is a little bit different on the bottom, like it's more curved than the original Game Boy, and these two buttons here, but everything else is like, I like it at the top, it has this little indentation that looks like on the original Game Boy. That would be where you would put the cartridges, and it has the power switch at the top. So it is quite neat actually. And it's got some pretty good games on it. So yeah, yeah, I do love this thing. It's really good. Like I said, it is a bit of a question to ask when it comes to the battery life if you use it moderately. So I wouldn't say it's that much of a problem, but I just thought I'd point that out, that if you do use it moderately, probably depending on how moderately you use it, then it will be a little bit consumptive with batteries. So I think that pretty much covers all I want to show you with it. If there's anything you do want to know more, then feel free to let me know in the comments below. Now, just one more thing. See this little slit on the top corner? I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a little slit. Now it's not included in the box, but I think maybe you could put a lanyard on there so you could carry it around your neck if you need to. You know, it's a nice pocket-sized thing, so it can very easily fit into your pocket. So you can take it to go with you. So the buttons feel quite nice as well. They feel quite solid. And you'll notice that it has a colour screen, so I'll just show you that again. And it's backlit, so you can see it does have backlighting on it. However, when the batteries do start going flat, this light will fade. It will get really faded, and then it will start glitching up in some ways, like the music freezes and stuff. It freezes up and stuff like that. So you will know, but you will know beforehand when the batteries start going flat. And that's when the screen, like the backlight and the graphics, go all really faded, and then it gets to a level where the sound, basically just freezes, like glitches up and stuff like that. So that's when you'll have to replace the battery. So I think I hope I've said it. I hope I've shown you enough. If there's anything you want to know more, feel free to tell me in the comments. Aside from that, should be it. So don't forget to. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on push notifications. And as always, see you all.